Another episode of Fiend Sprint. Today is episode 13, Light, Fog, Bloodshed. With hear myself through his TV.
Not anymore.
Okay. With us today we have Double playing Cracker. Got Brett playing Lucas. Yes, right. I always say Brett. I get his name mixed up the most, and I don't know why. I guess Brett and Lucas seem to be the most generic names in human society in my head, and so they blend together.
Wow, throwing shade at the start of the session, really?
I throw more than shade. I can throw bricks too. I just need to find my bricks.
You gotta wait for someone to stop monologuing though.
Well, unfortunately, our GM has said no to throwing bricks in monologue. At least this session. But we'll get to that. We've got a Uner playing Al.
See.
And then, of course, I'm always playing the drunk monk, Plato. And with us today, we also evidently have the bat. We wouldn't be able to play without the bat.
Hello.
Right, I don't know. Is it? I think it's about my turn to do the recap. Maybe one other person who hasn't done it yet.
You get this one, I'll do the next one.
Yeah. Okay. Right. Okay. Let me rack my ADHD brain and see if I remember. Okay. So I think start of last session. I'm probably bleeding into 2 sessions here, so this might get a little confusing. Where I can remember starting from is starting at the tavern, looking for a job because we were too low on funds to get the teleport lead. Is that 2 sessions ago?
No, that's the middle of the last session. The last session started with you in the Leomond's tiny hut. And the Zook magnificent transformation. And more arguing.
Wow, that just goes to show when my brain turned on. Fuck. Okay, so roll back further, try and remember Lehman's hut. Let's see. Lehman's hut. We pop out come morning, have our usual arguments, bobbles and all that. Eventually manage to get back onto the path onto a short This is what happens. I'm trying to recall memories that my brain
I'll do it. You get next time.
Okay, I'll try to take notes next time. I'm sorry.
I evidently remember more than you do.
I'm not having a good day today. I didn't get to bed till 7 in the morning. That was just me staring at this pain in my jaw.
So what happened last time is we started off, we had our watches, and Lucas tried to pickpocket Zhao. So Zhao made sure that he still had the cards when he went out to take his watch. Accidentally looked at one and got turned into a half genie with a really cool watery mane like a horse. And Plato started freaking out while Zhao was figuring out that, hey, he can breathe water and swim now. And then on the way, heading to, what was the name of the town?
Waterdeep.
Thank you, Waterdeep. So on the way to Waterdeep, Plato made the mistake of making a wish when Zhao didn't realize he could grant limited wishes yet. So he wished that Lucas would shut up, partly because Lucas was pissed off that he was still a girl, and wanted to
Everyone.
use the cards. So Zhao granted Plato's wish, muted Lucas, and they continued on their way to Waterdeep. Very miffed about the situation. When they got to Waterdeep, they kind of went straight towards the market to see if there were any alchemists or casters there that could fix Lucas. Unfortunately, there wasn't. But there was a really nice gnome that gave Zhao a couple cookies. And then the group headed to the tavern where they found out that there is a circus in town. So, circus seems to be the easiest way to make some money, so the group heads to the circus and meets some of the cast and stagehands and so forth, as well as, let's see, the marvelous Madame Macabre,
Mm-hmm.
who I would describe as a big, beautiful woman stereotype.
Mm-hmm.
And she was actually able to fix Lucas after Lucas almost ditched assisting the group. And after Lucas was fixed, we agreed as a party to do a performance for the circus in order to make some money. The performance we settled on seems to be Plato is going to be running across a high wire while Cracker and Lucas try to fell him by throwing daggers and other objects at him. And the finale will include the wire or rope being cut by the Zoog, Zhao, and Plato falling to his presumed doom, except it's a performance, so magic is involved. And we ended with you three trying to acquire the materials we need for the performance, and Zhao was digging a deeper cavity under the stage so that there'd be more room for
Reaction time.
cushions. Yeah. So,
and actually,
that's
we
how-
ended off with basically a feed out on everybody taking practice shots at the barrel, pretending it's him. I figured if people practice their throw, the GM will be a little bit more forgiving on the DT.
Mm-hmm.
All I know is Zhao is singing his parody of Diggy Diggy Hole.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that about sums it up. I believe so. Unless someone has anything to add. Yeah, was it mentioned that Lucas was turned back into a man?
I thought I said that she fixed him.
Dude no longer looks like a lady. I can't make that joke anymore.
Hmm. But I digress. Where were we? Oh, yeah. As the time passes, you had your practice, and soon enough it becomes, yeah. And soon enough the day becomes evening. Where was it? Oh yeah, right there.
Oh, that's right. I was like, why is it so dark? There, I remembered. I don't have dark vision.
Mm-hmm. But I digress. We sit inside the tent, perhaps during the last rehearsals, the last minute preparations, while outside the tent People have already gathered that has another performances are going through. What do you do with few minutes you have left before it's your turn?
Zhao makes himself look like a very, very, very black rat. But big.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I suppose I'm. I guess I'm method acting a little bit. I probably at this point would have probably found out there was a bartender. I get some liquor pretending to be a drunk threat, driving the townsfolk insane.
That'll surely help on the tightrope. Brett doesn't remember whether Lucas was gonna be transformed or not, but I feel like we said something and discussed it, but Brett does not remember.
Well, we're amongst quite a motley crew. Being transformed probably won't cause the townsfolk out. Then again, I think there's been already several cases where you walked into town not paying attention to what side of the coin you're on, and nobody's giving a damn.
Yeah.
Yes. We haven't we haven't entered the racist part of court code. What I'm most curious about is our most experienced thrower. What is Cracker up to?
Counting his daggers and staring at you viciously.
I give a bit of a look. I know we're working on a relationship. I feel like there's still some matters at hand that the court names Cracker.
You could say he's staring daggers at you.
Oh my gosh. Nope, nope, we're done.
You're fired.
Nope. Tube him.
Where's the tubes? There's the tubes.
You missed.
Also, I assume Zhao acquired a saw or a very, very serrated dagger to cut the rope with.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, we could also help you sharpen your gnaw the rope apart.
So he does have sharp teeth, but he doesn't have the gnaw ability.
So, well, we could always also just very slightly as sort of help us. Not too much to completely ruin the structural integrity, but enough to keep you a start. So now imagine climbing the pole while also holding onto that. Your body structure would be very easy.
He can climb at full speed as long as he uses at least 3 hands.
Oh, at least 3. Okay. I suppose you. That'll work. I didn't know if you needed all 4 of those bits.
No, just requirement is at least 3.
Also, even if you can't use them to attack, don't you have the face tentacles to help carry stuff? Without with the illusion, that might be more difficult to solve.
He might be able to get away with using his tail to carry it, though.
Not prehensile enough to use it with the tail as a tool, but enough to. Yeah, that works. Oops, pancake. Oops, pancake. Sorry, I'm getting distracted by liver lizard on the side. Liver on the side. But liver and chives?
Word soup.
Yeah, well, that's my brain right now. It's too.
Cool. Don't mind that.
Like I said, don't aim for the vitals, but if what hits, you know. a little bit of blood makes it all the more real for the folks, and yeah, that worse. Oh, good grief, my character sheet is all bright. Thank you for that.
Alright, because that's, but I digress. As we talk, you suddenly hear the roaring applause from the outside. As you see how back into the tent walks in the Madame, along with all the 17 skeletons she was making to perform the tricks on the stage, and escorting all of them back into a giant wardrobe.
I'm surprised it didn't all collapse into a giant pot. Dead. Just a pot of bones.
No. Those bones deserve the luxury of a nice closet. But I digress. You're up in a few minutes. Just wait until the ringmaster announces you. Actually, that little detail we never talked out. How should he announce you?
Take a glance at the others, see if they have any immediate ideas for what we want to call ourselves. Takers? Nope, okay. Oh, wait.
Well, I was thinking part of it could be the drunken bastard.
Well, I think they're talking about us as a whole. I'm the drunken bastard, sure.
Yeah, but you could be part of the name as the drunken bastard because everybody's throwing shit at you.
The drunken bastard in the troublesome TROU, as in like it's old fashioned thing. I have to check.
You're right.
Well, while you're having a stroke, I will just have to inform you that a good stage name is 30% of a perfect performance.
True. Yeah. Okay. It is by Oxford Dictionary, a group of dancers, actors, or otherwise entertainers for different venues. So I was on the nose with that. Considering how much you all drive each other nuts, almost definitely. Yep. So I guess just by singling me out, that 4 points to you guys driving me nuts, but I admit we all drive each other mad.
Well, aren't you a prima donna?
I squint at the ring leader. Listen,
You squint at the madame. The ringleader is outside.
Alright, I thought there was. Madame. I've lived in ditches all my life. Let me have a moment.
No, of course I didn't mean to critique. Have all the moments you want. The stage is yours, after all. In a few moments.
So, any objections? The drunken bastard is troublesome.
No.
Going one.
Lucas just drugs at it.
Sneak dickhead in there.
That's not classy. Oh, Cracker. God, horrible with getting character and player names. I think I need to take 30 seconds and just slap myself consciously. Take the headset off.
Oh no, the Yeah, I was wrong, not the prima donna drama queen.
Honey, you've been dating me how long?
Long
you
enough.
Now learn this. Okay, there. Alright. A little bit of adrenal and light. Hopefully I'll focus better on the game now. Alright, yeah, okay. No! Cracker, no! We're not going to be that crass. Get your anger out at anger about me out. And throw in those daggers true, okay?
Gladly.
I can't believe I'm weaponizing his spite.
Oh, that's the spirit.
Things I do to get things done. Alright. So, one last review. I'm kind of like okay, I noticed the GM is setting the stage right now. I want to talk about out. Where did you put the little cave underneath the stage? Just want to final check to make sure it falls in the right spot.
Pretty much over the entire second ring. Middle ring.
I blinked
Under pretty much the whole thing.
Okay. Dug a much bigger hole than I was expecting. A lot of cushions.
Zhao is a Zoog and he's digging a hole.
I just like to imagine that behind the tent there's this pile of dirt that they removed. Like, where did all this come from?
Oh, definitely.
Hopefully you didn't compromise the structure of the foundation.
Oh no, Zoogs burrow all the time. It's how they make a lot of their traps.
I feel like there's a difference between burrowing and making a pit, as far as keeping the structural integrity of it intact. But...
Yeah, there's a tunnel and then there's a giant fucking void underneath the stage.
It's not that deep, just deep enough.
Okay,
just deep enough for the supports for the stage to be slightly floating by 5 feet.
No, again, Zoogs like to build traps. He wouldn't make the stage unstable. He knows how to make a pit.
Or would he make the entire stage a trap?
Not when we need money.
I think our preparations are all made. So, yeah, you're about to start it. Go ahead, perfect.
Yeah.
Where was it? Was it this one? Do you hear anything?
Oh, yep. That's like a bell.
It is. As the bell above the at the very top of the circus that rings, catching the attention of the viewers back to the stage. You hear the booming voice of the ringmaster. And now, to finish today's performance, for the very first time on this very stage, you will see the wonderful performance of the drunken bastard and the troublesome troupe. Please, welcome them. Oh, I guess that's your cue.
Boys, front. Oh, whoops. Paused.
As the flaps of the entrance slightly move aside, you can see the erected pillars with the rope and the fog to cover the stage already set in. The audience awaits just you.
Oh. Everybody, let's take our stage. We're paused right now, so it's not like we can actually record anyways.
My bad.
And I step out. And you know, I make a very cheesy bow. Everybody.
No, Zhao's gonna stay hidden for now. He'll take his bow at the end.
Oh. Yeah, I'm like about to go on to eat, and then I get just like the thought crosses my face, but I don't say anything. Yeah, but I still bow to the crowd, and I already start with the antics by one another, and drunken stumble a little bit, and give both of you 2 noogies. Wow.
Something like that.
I'm gonna poke you with the end of a dagger. Just a little prick.
My word! Really, already? You've barely gotten them to start clapping and you're already going at it.
You hear from the crowd.
Listen, you know, I wouldn't have to imbibe me mad. All the work I have to put out, saving our lives. And all you reward me with is sticks and stones. Why don't you give me some gratification for once? I'm starting to go like the, what about airplane food? Why is he so bad? Kind of fucking tone of voice. I can't remember what show that referenced.
I wanna say like Seinfeld or something, but I don't know. Whichever one it was, this wasn't what I watched.
Fair enough. I have to volume little bits. That way we could hear the players. There we go. So, you know, I will kind of forget how tall is Cracker. I never really rationalized it. Well, how tall is your rogue?
Probably like what, 4'10", maybe?
Okay, so yeah,
maybe
no,
like 5 foot.
I am definitely kind of giving the. I'm leaning down here at kind of like instigating, like you most of all are the most problematic of the lot. Daggers. I wouldn't have to have plug so many holes. Other than them. Rile you up. Of course, there's sort of a stage smile on the other side of my face, not facing the crowd. Along with it.
I stuck my tongue out at you and raise an arm and like wind up a dagger.
Oh, that evoked the hornet's nest. No. And with that, I would like to take a step back and basically I'm trying to stumble my way across it. Basically, I know that we've got the quote-unquote tape rope, but we also argued that chunk of the stage was going to just basically be brought up like a tavern, like we had come in from an adventure. So I'm going to take my effort to start dancing around the stage, trying to heave using acrobatics around furniture and avoid his jabs, stabs, and throws. And of course, to get him in on it, is like, it's the one sensible man. Can you stop him? Was the fight fruitless? Also instigating him to start his act too. So basically, we start by eye rolling. I guess acrobatics. Why am I in edit mode? Oh, I am in edit. Oh, because you were tinkering with it earlier, probably.
Yeah, apologies.
So, that's going to be acrobatics. Eve. It's not like I'm actually trying to dodge these or intending kind of raising. I can play out what I'm actually doing. I was so close to a 1. I saw that. I saw that 1 come up. Oh.
And yet it wasn't, so proceed.
Yeah. I'm weaving, I'm stumbling, I literally fall over a chair and the momentum of turning over it, handstand and tumble back upright, basically doing dances around, and I glance over to the crowd to try to provocate. What? Are you just gonna let them do this? God, you odds are just as worthless as press. And I'm pointing out to the one specifically while like designated that they were gonna start like handing out the odds and ends for the crowds to throw at me. So the person who's selling them, I'm basically looking in their general direction, trying to provoke that part of the crowd that they buy into. Oh, would that be like a persuasion roll or intimidate? No, well.
No, there is no need. For the person who is selling is the first to pick up a prop and toss it in your direction. As you can see, in your direction flies. Let's see, to make it interesting.
I told him anything was on the table as long as it wasn't catastrophic to the stage.
In your direction flies a banana. No, not just a banana, a whole bunch.
Oh, there's fruity ones in this stage. Curse them.
You hear the laughter from the crowd as someone else picks up a tomato and throws in your direction as well. It barely reaches you, really.
Yeah. Post critics. I've heard of this one bard college called the Rottenest Tomatoes. Always rating so poorly on my performances. That's a real world quote. I'm gonna go ahead and take a little bit more time weaving in. I'm like gesturing to them to start tossing too, especially Mr. Good with the knife here. In this case, this is me telling Shovel to start targeting me and try and throw one of your daggers.
I feel like I shouldn't start with the sheer dagger. That should be like an end game thing.
The choice is yours.
Just remember, if it's not the sure dagger, you have to be careful of what's behind me. Don't hit one of the. Don't hit the Adam in the back. No.
Ah, we got a good enough angle.
Alright, just making sure.
Okay, I'm gonna roll this.
That would actually very well hit, but of course, as we've heard in past session, a simple dagger's hit cannot pass my deflect. And so, as the dagger comes flying at me, I suddenly stumble and I smack the dagger straight out of the air and smack it into the ground. Watch it clang in the wood like a warsaw. Oh! 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 Must be cutting meat with that, not cutting me! What has gone mad with you? And I perpetuate the weaving of the tables and the chairs and just trying my best not to get hit. Dancing from pole to pole practically. Whirling around one. Looks like I'm starting to get the idea of climbing one of the poles. Try for me. Then do a couple steps.
When you make the meat count, because you kind of want, so I didn't want to interrupt, but when you do that, Lucas would go, last I checked, that's what you would too.
Are you implying you're a cannibal? There's different types of meat, you know.
As you quietly whisper something about dragon meat is tasty.
Do you have like a prestidigitation way to throw your voice?
No, he's just whispering. You probably can hear him just barely.
Well, I was trying to think like a way that could have been made to make it more theatric, though we're beyond the point of being able to improvise on the fly. Is if you had like minor whatever takes that way the crowd kind of hears whisper in the background of an unknown
Don't worry
source.
about it.
Oh well, we're doing what we can. So it's like I anyways, pulling back to native comment, I give Lucas a bit of a glare, and as I partially off of the pole, kind of like offing off of it while with one paw grabbing on to not fall over, use my other paw and flip him the middle finger. Come on, Brett, you gotta have something in your inventory to throw at him.
So, well, I was imagining if they're setting it like a boss scene, I was imagining that they'd have some stuff around as well. If we're doing pure inventory, I would have had to collect stuff.
Okay,
in the,
well, to be fair, the stage is set like
real weapons.
Stage is set like the interior of a bar. There's probably tankards and such to throw at him. Just me.
There, the tankards, the bottles, the chairs, the tables, the regular.
I feel like the chairs for once he gets up and alright. So Lucas would toss one of the like one of the tankards. It's like, why don't you just have another drink? And chuck the tankard at him. And I'm just wanting to double check something before making the roll. And that would be basically the same as an unarmed strike in Wish, because
Yes.
and it uses ferocity, so it's the
Mm-hmm.
same as unarmed strike. Even though I'm not rare shade, there would be
Same difference. It misses.
can it miss where the dumps on his head as a
No, I got a better idea. I would like my acrobatics bring upright and catch the bug that has gone wide, and basically stumble over to the chair, fall backwards on it, while draining it, the metaphorical liquid down my throat. While I'm basically splayed and arched backwards over a chair.
Sure.
Yep.
You do so.
So I stumble forward to catch it, fall backward. My back lands neatly on the seat of a chair. I'm arched and straight backwards, and I'm just not getting metaphorical liquid in there. And of course, one step deep, toss it to the floor, think myself back upright, and say, "Thanks, Chad, I needed that." And the crowd's coming in with a steel chair. Oh dear. Obviously, there's no actual person coming in with a mocking up. And I would. My ascent is problematic because I don't actually have a climbing
Yes, or all your athletics.
skill. Inspiration. I have an inspiration. I'm burning it.
If you wish,
I don't want to fall airily. I want this to succeed. It's just getting up is my problem. Athletics,
fair enough.
normal.
Yeah, that's enough. That is enough.
Alright, how high up is set the rope?
20 feet.
Okay, so I managed to get on the apex of the pole. Ah! Try and hit me now, you sour pusses! I flip off the entire crowd and double or cracker. God, wake up, sunshine! This. I just give them the whole thing while I'm like intentionally wobbling to and fro. So, to be fair, with him, it's really hard to tell if his drunken stumbles are real or in his head. So yeah, this is me trying to provoke Cracker into throwing his sure dagger. Especially since it probably lights up in the dark night. So it's like an extra theatrics.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I'm gonna throw the sure dagger between my legs so it looks even more cool.
Mm-hmm. You do so. The crowd is an off. Off? Yeah. Mm-hmm.
If it misses, it's coming back.
It would miss, so it would be a return. Okay, try and hit it again.
It's gonna be behind you. Dang it.
Wow, same number twice. Okay, so basically, you see him. You see the dagger whiz by in the blue. He heaves forward, woo! And then as it curves around and comes back again, he heaves backwards. Woo! Now he's in a giggling fit. Oh, listen, if you are truly not with me, come on, you gotta be better than that. Oh, they're gonna climb the pole. Ah! Imaginary sort of tavern crawlers are like, he imagines that they're good climbing poles, just pushing off, trying to walk tightrope, athletics or acrobatics, not fall off early, want to get to the center. Ooh.
You barely hold on.
Honestly, it probably plays into the fact that I'm drunk. I should be managing.
Zhao starts to sneak out. I'll roll the stealth roll.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Honestly, looking like you're trying to sneak but failing miserably probably helps with the crowd seeing the antics start to come up.
Perhaps, but it would have been more fun if he was just suddenly there. Oh well.
The spotlight.
Egads! Do they let rodents right here too? A horrible tavern, 1 out of 5 stars.
Lucas will shout out, "Why don't you get down from there and toss, let's say, one of the chairs next to him this time."
You get to roll with advantage because of the unsure footing.
Also, Zhao's hissing at Play-Doh for his comments.
Perfect. You said with advantage there?
With advantage, yes.
Oh, okay, cool.
Because of the bad acrobatics roll. It hits.
Yeah, there is he almost stumbles as... Unfortunately, the damage of just a thrown object is not high enough to get past his standard flag.
I mean, technically it does use by unarmed strike. It's the same.
What is your
natural-
damage values on unarmed strike then?
Let me go. It's the 2d4 plus 3. because it uses the same as unrestricted, which is my ferocity die for not improvised weapons. That's the word.
Okay. So, reaction to attacks, total damage against extreme fun. I have 5 in level and 5 in modifier, so that's 10. Okay. You know what? Roll your damage. If you somehow get if you somehow manage to get max damage, you technically get most damage. Okay. P4 is 8 on highest, plus 3 is 11. You could have done a point of damage, but no, you didn't.
I mean, that's not the point anyways. So.
Not the point anyways. That's part of the reason why we're doing this act. But yeah, no. He line the shot up and it goes towards him, but he manages to take one of his wobbles and cancel out his like teeter-tottering around by using the force of the chair hitting him to steady himself. Like, whoa! Thank you there, buddy! And I'm taking one step closer towards the center. Yeah, while the spotlight
Shout
shifts.
pulls out the saw.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so the blacksmith is in on this too. Why did you get the rodent? Like casting this kind of shout out to the crowd at large, imagining like blacksmith in the tavern who quite irate with you.
Mm-hmm.
Shuffle, the spotlight's on your character. I think it's time for you to do one more heat. Well,
Can I throw my... Can I throw my rapier like a spear?
Sure. Sure, you can.
That would...
It's it.
That would hit. Don't think...
Max is 12.
Well, if it's above 10, then you can attempt to throw it.
So technically your max is 12 plus the sneak attack, but you don't have to do the sneak attack. Like, it's a choice to do or not to do.
To be fair, I did say a little blood goes a long way.
I kinda wanna hit you.
Which is fair. Go for it with the sneak attack bonus.
Okay, there's that roll. Somebody's gonna move a token. This is gonna do damage.
That's fine. I have 43 hit points and we're supposed to be hamming it up a little bit. $9.18. Alright. I attempt to reduce.
Do attempt.
I barely beat it.
That was perfect.
So yeah, can I just say since match, can I catch rapier? Or do you want me to roll one more athletics to see if I can turn it into a catch instead of a deflect?
I say, Shovel, would you allow him to catch your rapier? Not
Yeah,
as
that would be really
the...
cool.
Mm-hmm. Then you can.
Okay. So Shovel, being spiteful, attempts to javelin throw his rapier at me. I see it out of the corner of my eye. It's like, oh, that's not a dagger. That's not a... And he catches it mere inches from his face by the blade. Rapiers are stabbing weapons. Catch it a bit. Probably doesn't slice all that much. Plus, he's got scales on his hand. So, like, stops it and it wobbles in the air, and he's wobbling on the rope. It's like, whew! Maybe you should practice in some javelin throwing. Better sport for you than cutting purses off of people's loins. And one final step over the center. Eyes of the crowd should follow to the rat who's finalizing the cuts.
Oh, definitely. And he's hissing at you and also now shouting in, well, not shouting, but he's saying shit in deep speech to emphasize that he's not a normal rat.
Okay. I will kind of awkwardly juggle the rapier into my hand into a proper stance instead of holding it by the blade. And I'm like still teetering there. It's like, I swear on the strongest of whiskeys, I shan't let you cut that damned banister. Now get over here, and I'm trying to intentionally ham it up and slow down enough to final last thread cut.
Zhao screeches at him as he gets the last few cuts in.
The rope snaps. The audience gasps. You do the rest.
Right. As my footing falls from I very weak, intentionally a wide attempt to also javelin throw the rapier at the rodent, decrying abomination. Whoever fed that abomination needs to. As I am falling and presumably gates of hell or whatever open up underneath.
Indeed. As the portal, as if made out of fire, or the illusion of such, opens up on the floor. Please move your token to the spotlight. Oop. Making you disappear.
Yeah, and I will use the peg. Oh wait, that's right. You temporarily gave me.
It's the unicorn stat.
Yeah, unicorn statue. I was only supposed to have it for this one, but we after this. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Unicorn.
still on my character sheet, but it's temporarily loaned to you.
We already planned to temporarily loan it, so don't worry about it. I used the unicorn statue to fall through floorboards, and I quickly turn it off using my feather fall to end the cushions and fine stop all the damage. But I have disappeared from the stage.
As you safely land just where you meant to be. The audience holds its breath.
And
Zhao climbs down.
I'll let monologue, the final monologue, and then I'll wait for the cheers. So.
You want Zhao to do the final monologue?
Well, you just felt
He's
the
a
great
whisper.
beast. Okay, maybe have somebody help throw your voice. Sit on their shoulder and they speak out loud for you.
Fine. Who is he gonna sit on the shoulder of?
I want to hold you up like Simba.
Fine.
I'll come to the middle.
There's 2 spotlights for each, one for each. Yep, well, that works.
Are you the one that's been feeding him?
Nope.
Oh, right, I need to.
Rats love tavern scraps, but they do not like obnoxious drunkards. That said, I don't think the drunkard is gone just yet.
And with that, I'd like to, underneath the stage, have to kind of Can't I freeform or am I? Wait, yeah, that's right. I hold shift to do it. With that, I'd like to slink in between them. And when they say they don't think that he's dead just yet, I'd like to unicorn statue one last time and punch my hand through the bottom of the thread in a sort of "I shall live again" manner.
Zhao threatens to bite his hand.
And the disembodied hand flips him off. And with that, I do finally give the hand gesture to Madame and the stage masters. Like, "Alright, that's it. Get the crowd clapping. Into our skit."
Hmm. And so the light goes off for you to safely go back into the tent. As the crowd stands up, cheering. Very silently cheering, but cheering in spirit they sure do. I must say, that was quite a performance. You sure you never did this before?
I'm still under the stage trying to stumble around in a right spot. Up, back, up. I believe I used to work with a carny.
At this point, I would believe very many things.
It's a big used to. Unfortunately, a fire kind of happened, and it's a long story.
But I must really congratulate you. That was a wonderful performance. Of course, not the best I saw, but then remember I am in this business for a very long time. I saw very many things.
That and I mean, yeah, the four of us don't even have the experience to work the stage usually. I only have a fleet time with it. So, you know, for that to be even acceptable was beyond our expected measure.
We're rank amateurs, all of us.
Also, Zhao changes his disguise back to that of an opossum.
No cheese
Well.
for you.
Cookies?
Tomorrow morning we'll get the cookies. Yes, I remember I promised you go to the bakery. That's money.
But gnome.
We can also, we're going to have to visit the gnome after this anyway, so you can get cookies from him too.
Zhao goes quiet and seems content with that response.
Leave.
Oh, I say, take your time to rest. We will be wrapping up shortly and you will get paid in the morning after we count everything that is.
Yeah, of course. Oh, I need to, and he looks to Cracker, rapier list, realizes, oh wait, nobody got his rapier when it fell down. So he wants to make the most of having the unicorn while he has it. So he dives back down, links under the stage, remembers where it fell, pops his hand up briefly to grab it, pulls it through.
Hmm.
And then, while still under the stage, hands it back to Cracker.
You're a
I think he's
dickhead.
starting to get why I like walking through the trees. It's just fun to use that thing.
Are you sure you're gonna be
Also
able to
not-
get this statue back from me?
Also, not to bust your bubble too much, but you have to move fully through the thing to pass through. No pushing your hands through
Oh,
things. Because that leads to many exploits. For this particular moment, because it's fun, it's
okay.
fine. But for the future reference,
Okay, I'm basically just,
Because
I'm
otherwise
feeling
it's way too easy to steal stuff.
I'm feeling the statuette get very warm with my medical. All right, that's enough out of me. Or it overheats.
But as it goes, you hear a commotion outside. You hear the loud whistling of the wind and a crackling thunder in the distance. Where was?
That's okay. I've got the wind soundboard going.
Do you dare to look outside?
I'll take a quick peek.
Outside you see how thunderclouds apparently decide to gather right above the circus grounds. Circus grounds? Yeah, sure, why not? With thunder loudly announcing someone's presence as the lightning come on. As the... This one? Yes. As the lightning strikes the ground and at the very spot appears a purple racocra that looks familiar, you see. The very one who turned the scholar into the book. As all the eyes are now on him.
Oh dear. Since our past has come up to the present.
Well, that was quite a nice performance. But now you four, step out. You have something that belongs to me.
Look to the rest of my team and say, I don't think we're going to be able to stick around long enough to get paid. Boys, I think we can exit stage left.
You see how the ringmaster gets closer to the edge of the stage. Now who are you to dare to interrupt our performance? The Arakokra gives him not much regard, instead just points his staff at him as suddenly you see a lightning extends from it into the ringmaster, sending him flying all the way back into the tent, breaking all the furniture on the way there.
Please tell me Lucas manages to duck in time.
Yeah, he does. But the madame quickly approaches him to check.
Okay, now we're obligated with this crap.
Yeah, Lucas would step out and, as he does, transform. And for once, pulling all of his stuff as part of his transformation, instead of suppressing that to keep the cloak as he normally does, but technically it's but fully forming all his equipment into his form.
Why can't you just leave well enough alone? The book is evidently not in your hand. It's no longer your problem.
I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure the idiots like you, even the idiots like you, wouldn't let the book go. Now, you hand over it peacefully, or we'll have to do it the hard way.
Did you not just say us idiots wouldn't even let it go, and then you're asking us to let it go? I think you have an intelligence deficit there, buddy. Flip him the middle finger.
The audience laugh, apparently taking this whole thing for yet another finishing act.
I realize that they are thinking this is a act, and I look at the crowd and I'm very bluntly state, for the sake of your health, I will have to inform you, this is not part of the show. Please vacate the area. This is not gonna be good.
Well, at least a few steps back.
Well, get some safe distance. Fate has followed us, and we don't intend to get the town involved. Please.
A bit in confusion, but the people do manage to walk away to give you more space, as
Thank
it would
you.
be.
Sorry.
Give me a moment. Moving people is in session.
That's fine. I'm just saying thank you to the crowd, and like trying to give the most on it. Like, this is a problem face. Like, this is not a show. This is a problem. I may be drunk and I may be an asshole, but I'm an honest asshole.
Should we let the bird brain know that book was stolen? And Brett out of character. Even if not at the moment, it was. I'm sure that would still be deception, but...
I just lean over and whisper, "He can probably smell it." Remember, these bastards can track us pretty well. Mind you, big magic. Still, I wouldn't put a bastard turning it.
This. Never mind. One last chance, unless you want this performance to be your last. Hand over the book.
Did you not see the performance? The monk never dies. Sorry, I still got the stage energy.
Well, then we're just about to change that. You see how he reaches into his robe and pulls out a familiar looking page. Suddenly you feel how the temperature around you starts to drop, rapidly so. As the wind picks up and suddenly you see the snowflakes start falling from the sky. Behold, the 7th page! Deadly beauty of the 8th hell, whose very breath freezes blood in mortal veins. Called here in the ceremony of a glorious arrival. I, Kirag, summon thy in my name. Give me a moment, where was she? Yeah.
I forgot to change that.
I, Herod, summon thy in my name. Nilenia, arise! You see, I figured this thing out.
Wow, what a frigid bitch.
And me roll for initiative.
Me in my mouth. Man, my snark got me a good roll. We need to get advantage on initiative. Right?
If I roll initiative while in Wish.
Oh,
But where was it? Ah, there we go. Boop. Boop. Perfect. I had to move her. I have to squeeze her portrait down and move it up in the portrait so it's not get half cut out by an announcement thing. Alas. You see how the page flies out from the Aracocra's hand. It suddenly changes its shape into that of a beautiful woman with a white skin like that of a snow. She floats about, let's see, 10 feet into the air, looking down at you. From her piercing gaze out alone, you can feel the shivers going down your spine. It's your turn, Shallow.
I'm hitting the woman with a knife.
That's fair point.
Ooh, she's scary. Well, I'm guessing that misses.
Sadly, your dagger flies ever so slightly, of course, due their strong wind. At least it returns to your hand.
Yeah.
Anything else?
I'm gonna pop cunning action dash,
Mm-hmm.
and am I allowed to fall off the stage? Would there be like an extra 5 feet?
Yeah, you're allowed to just jump over it. It won't count for the... Yeah.
Oh, it's not telling me feet. I'll have to count here. 15. 30. 45. 50. That's me.
Mm-hmm.
There you go, that's properly fixed. Oh, and it's just my turn.
Just wait a moment. So as it... come on, voice. So as it would be, I'll simply collect the bulk of your corpses then. Toodles. The Atakoker raises his staff and runs again with a strike of the lightning. He disappears.
You wouldn't be the first to say that. Won't be the last.
Now it's your turn.
Right, okay, so she's 10 feet. Yeah, that's going to be problematic for me. I don't have any range.
I mean, we're also raised 5 feet.
Oh, yeah, that's right, the stage is technically 5 feet. But also, still, she's at least 5 feet, not 10 feet away from the edge of the stage. So,
Yeah.
and I still don't really have any range. Yeah, fuck it, I have a bag full of daggers. And it's nothing. Oh, right. Yep, targeted.
I'm sorry to... There is once again a spam in the chat.
Ah, fuck. I look away from... Thank you, Copper. Yeah, I literally... Oh, am I a little on the quiet side? Sorry.
Oh, hey, Copper.
There we go.
Hi, Copper.
Put myself up a little bit.
Copper, I barely know it.
Okay, yeah. So, targeting, throwing a dagger. 1, 2, 3, 1. Alright, land the hit. Come on. Nope. Pretty sure that's a hit.
As your dagger flies past her.
Unfortunately, my spear is not a long spear. It only has 3 to 5 feet. If I had 3 to 10, I might swap over to that. No, that's fine. Anyways, as the dagger goes wide, I just out drunken profanity. That's this. I am not have a lot of recourse guard, and because I'm not sure if it has AoE effects, I'm going to go ahead and give myself distance from the rest of my team, so we can't all be killed. Really, that's all I can do right now. gets lower or find a way to close the gap. Wait, hold on a second. Let me think a little bit. This is for next turn now. I've already done my act. Oh. Yeah, I could probably use my Pegasus stat to land one melee hit on two. Probably can't use it for like flurry of blows, but that's for next turn. I forgot I have a standing 50 jump attack.
So Lucas is gonna run straight for and with the leaping ambush and jump and try and strike her and drag her to the ground. So.
They try to attempt to grapple the drag down. Oh no, you're just gonna throw.
Well, I want to use my leaping ambush, which if I... Ooh, yeah, I do. If I had hit with a melee attack after leaping at least 10 feet, they do a 13 strength saving throw or be knocked from.
Oh, yeah, which would knock them to the ground, fair enough.
The first one missed. Would I still be able to get off the other two, actually, before falling?
Yeah.
Oh, actually, I'm looking at it. It looks like leaping ambush doesn't specify it has to be the... I'll leave that to you. It will trigger if I can.
It hits.
Do you want to count leaping ambush as any of the attacks then, or just that first one? Because it just says hit after 10-foot leap, so...
Let's count it for this one.
Alright, then they would do a DC 13 strength saving throw, or be knocked from.
Worry not, we will get to that. As you... Can you describe how your attack looks like?
So it's I run straight forward, leap off the stage, or at her, and one hand claw at the face, and then with the other, I try and I'm gonna say I try and at the, around the back of her neck kind of thing. So,
As you slash your claws at her, even when the hit connects, you notice that she doesn't even flinch. And your claws leave not even a scratch on her icy skin. Anything else?
Then I suppose I would do the final hit, even if it seemingly does nothing. Because I don't think I have anything else, so.
Sure, you can.
Yeah, crit on one that don't matter. Woohoo! With that, it would be.
Yeah. Sadly, once again, your claws connect with double the ferocity, yet still not even a scratch.
Wait, is she being... Okay. Sorry, I was dealing with audio technical work. Are we witnessing that she's basically immune to hit?
Yeah, witnessing that Lucas, claws seem to leave not even a scratch on her eyes, skin.
Might be a different, well, ice, scratching, may not be good, maybe blood portion trauma. And we'll see. Brett, there is one thing I want to talk to you about. Fiend. microphone up a little bit. I literally have you set as 200 on Discord, and as per our audio check, I am apparently the worst case scenario. I turned myself up manually. I can't get it any much higher.
Also, yeah, I agree with Delta 4. Sadly, I barely can hear you. Sorry.
Is this better?
Oh, much better.
Ah!
Now I can actually manually turn you down to the right level. 150.
Alright,
Okay.
Brett, speak.
Speak what?
That works.
Just speak continuously.
Continuously.
Yeah, you're fine.
Continuously.
I was still managing him for myself, so please allow him to proceed.
Okay.
Please, Brett, one more time.
Continuously.
Perfect, thank you. But where was I? Yeah. You see how the queen raises her head and exhales. A suddenly snow around you seemingly and intensifies. Yes. You feel how the temperature continues to decrease. Let's see this. Yes, good. So please, everyone roll me a con save.
This is against cold, right?
Yes. So you roll with advantage.
Yeah. I was about to say I'm cold.
Perfect.
Yes.
Resistance means you have advantage?
Resistance to cold, yes. Usually
So
it means... Yeah, if you have it, you will roll with advantage.
Yeah, I was reading through the effects of that transformation. He has advantage too now.
Good. Then roll with advantage. Also, Delta, you still haven't rolled. Thank you.
I'm not seeing the dice anymore. What? No! God! It was working up until basically Shelby did it, and then I do it.
Also, I see the lightning is still stuck on the screen for whatever reason.
Oh, okay, so I'm having an issue. Alright. Hold on. Let's, refresh here.
Just minor technical difficulties. Hold on to your seats, people.
This is standard of this at this point. Again, as we always say, Foundry is way better than Roll20, but it's not a perfect sort.
Yeah. Alas.
It also probably doesn't help that our GM is halfway across the sea, you know? The internet being internet.
Wait, only halfway across the sea?
I'm generalizing.
Wait, you live in the Atlantic Ocean?
For all you know,
No.
maybe.
Not officially, no. But I digress. As it will be for Lucas, you feel how your limbs start to get a bit frigid?
Frigid.
Oh, frigid, thank you. As you lose 10 feet of movement per turn. Meanwhile, she casts her gaze down at you and extends her hand as suddenly the sharp ice shards start to fly in your direction. Boop.
It's a very mysterious dice.
Mysterious? Huh.
Yeah,
Private
back
DM roll. Yeah, my bad. But either way, both of them hit, so boop and
Yeah.
boop. It
Oh!
Oh,
Oh
Wow.
my god!
3D dice thing really does not like. Oh, weird! I can pick these up.
What
Yeah.
kind of damage was this?
cold. So let's see. That would be. Let's go with 29.
Why can I fuck with the 3D dice? It doesn't affect the roll any. I just, no.
That's fun.
For ADHD.
Right.
As you feel the sharp icicles piercing your skin. It's Zook's turn.
Wow, it cuts out the filters that were set on with my mic. Cut out my laughter. That's sad.
That is a lot of damage.
Alright, the first thing is Zhao's gonna shout, but not really because he whispers, "Fire! Use fire!" And then he's gonna attack.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, strange that it didn't target, but either way it hits.
Huh?
It hits.
I was asking about the first half.
Strange that it didn't target, is what he said.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I fixed it after a moment though.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that
Nice.
was a good damage roll.
Mm-hmm. Where what was it? Mm-hmm.
I'm checking if there's anything else I want. Thought there
This
was,
is
but I'm
how
not
your
seeing.
Eldritch Blast actually managed to leave.
Huh?
Ever so slight, as you can see, how your Eldritch Blast manages to leave ever so slightly visible impact on your skin.
Oh, cool. Also, I looked.
definitely- Yeah. I was so sorry to interrupt you, but just to add that she now looks very irritatingly in your direction.
Oh crap. Okay. In that case,
Uh-oh. In that case, what? Got cut out.
And they die. That's a cosmic moment right there.
They did just stab at your case. In that case, so they're looking at something.
Oh.
I don't know why it pulls up an attack roll when I do that.
Yeah. Actually, good question. Most likely because of the damage. Because, you know, it does the damage proportional to the hit points.
Yeah, but it doesn't do it on cast.
It's
Yeah.
sound freaking. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, but it probably still pulls it up for you to be able to do it, and it's just for when they hit you.
Alright, well, regardless, he did that. And he still has some movement left, so I'm gonna have him.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Shovel, your turn.
Alright, well. I'm just gonna pray that piercing damage actually does something. So I don't have anything that's blunt or fire.
Mm-hmm. It hits.
Ah.
And the sneak attack.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I wonder why the Foundry does that. It wasn't doing so for the... What's the word? Pathfinder? Yeah. Let's see. Exploiting the moment that she is distracted, your dagger manages to very slightly graze her skin.
I'll take it.
Enough to irritate her at least. For now she looks in your direction.
In that case,
No.
I can get some distance. I forgot, this dagger flies farther.
Oh yes, right in the
That's
middle of
fair.
all the guests to the circus.
Yes, yeah. I'll use them for cover.
Mm-hmm.
That's me. I don't think I can do anything else. Oh my gosh! I see that!
Oh, you do my bad.
I don't understand how I see that, but I see that!
You see the calculation in your eyes.
Oh boy. Alright, so most of our basic stuff is working. Trying to think.
Pull out my torch.
Well, I'm thinking of doing something stupider. But it still involves torches.
Even better.
Alright, this probably will take my entire fucking turn to do, and it's super stupid. But I'd like to salvage 2 torches materials, make flaming hand wraps, and light them on fire. And I'll just have to grit through the pain. What could possibly go wrong? I do everything with my fists. How the fuck do I turn it to fire damage? I don't know, like my hands on fire. It's up to the GM though, if I can pull this stun even.
I mean, sure, why not?
Alright. I will...
You will take the damage at the end of the turn, but... Sure.
Yep. Basically, I do 1 distance. I have 40 range. Oh yeah, that's fine. I don't even have to worry about moving. So yeah, I'll just basically spend my whole turn grabbing torches out of my bag. It's terrible. Ripping the tar and oil paper fabric off the ends of them. And then wrapping that tar enriched fabric around my hand like douglas pits before bubbling some sort of lighting mechanism. Probably using the stage, probably like a torch somewhere on the stage for lighting to light my hands on fire.
Yeah, sure.
It burns! It burns! Oh, it burns so good! Fuck! Ow! That is for actual burning.
Don't worry, I will hand you the damage.
Oh wait, no! Well, let's see, that would be an action. No.
Imagine if you...
Go on.
Imagine if you were out of the focus points by that point, so you just lit yourself on fire and that's your turn.
Yeah, no. I was like, I have focus points. I do flurry of blows. So I'd like to come in the side here and launch myself at them. Use fist with flurry of blows.
Which horse are you attuned to?
I am. Well, we haven't had a chance.
I mean, you could be attuned to both if you were attuned to the other one, and you're currently attuned to Unicorn, so.
Yeah, I'm technically, because I have 3 attuned. But I only have statues right now, so I could be attuned to both right now. Actually, I didn't think to change, so I probably didn't think
Good.
to give. I didn't think to give. Right?
Perhaps I was hinting at something.
Oh, yeah. Well, I can still do jump distance, you know, running punch. You know.
Mm-hmm.
That was the plan still, I just got sidelined by your... Yeah, basically, running leap punch. Right into your goblin flaming fit. Possibly go wrong.
As you do the enhanced jump, you see the spectral wings appearing on your back, just for the moment to give you the boost.
Okay, so first of all, mark down 1 focus point. Mark down the use of Flurry of Blows in chat, so that way it's attributed. Read back on it earlier. Make sure I am
Make sure
targeting.
you're aiming.
That's why I stopped.
It hits.
Grazing blow on that one.
Mm-hmm. Anything else?
There's one more hit that, so let me go with that.
Do that. It hits. You see how your fists, once they connect, do actually manage to punch through. She stumbles back and screeches.
Yo, hot.
As you can see, the icy skin of yours apparently have slightly melted. She looks vulnerable.
Okay, so let's move, action, bonus action. Plus whatever damage you slap me with for that I'm doing.
Yes, picking up. 8.
I'll take it.
But where was I? Brett, your turn.
Hit where it's melted, Ow, hot!
Do I see any higher proof bottles of alcohol around that, like, someone might have left when the audience stepped back?
There's a entire bar over there.
That's right.
Over where?
Over to our...
Oh, the heck.
Never each run to the west of you.
It's...
It's also where Double and a good chunk of the crowd is right now. Probably enjoying beer, still confused whether this is a show or not.
Don't have Eldritch.
So I could get just to the left of Cracker if I dash.
Oh, he's doing good.
Yeah, I'm just with my speed down to 30 instead of at 40.
All
I'm
right,
seeing how I can
chill.
get. Yeah, I mean, I'm moving 10 feet slower, but that's just a normal character speed now. So yeah, I'm gonna run over with the dash action to grab something that would be very flammable, as far as alcohol goes, and probably yelling something like, "Give me the strong whiskey something flammable as I'm going. So,
Hmm. The bartender listens to your words and tosses you a small barrel. Doesn't come more flammable than that.
Just a
yay!
punch of whiskey. Or no, it's not whiskey. Vodka. Vodka's more flammable.
Hmm.
Hold on. Wait, punch is not a proper. I'm probably thinking of.
Pint?
Well, a pint would be a glass. I'm looking at barrel sizes here. I guess I pulled the random word out of my head. Plus, this is too like
Could
something.
be several gallons.
Well, here's the thing. We're thinking stowing on the arm. Proper term would probably be a firkin. Yes, it is called a
They
firkin.
handed me a keg. There we go. Next.
Okay, fine. I'm speaking semantics.
And I don't know complex words, so I got a keg down. Good. Next turn, I might be able to smash it in her on her head.
Oh yeah, your speed is back to normal. Meanwhile, as she screeches in pain, she raises your hands and you see how the icicles fly up into the sky. And now the thunder clouds turn into hail clouds. As suddenly chunks of ice start to bombard the circus grounds. Everyone roll me a deck save.
Yeah. Next is good read.
Yeah. Let's see. Everyone but Zog get half the damage.
I get quarter damage with full.
So it's not a cold damage, it is the bludgeoning.
Ah, well, yeah. Rocks on the head.
Oh, I take half from that.
Fair enough.
Gosh.
So half the half, 1/4.
Let me load back in because I could no longer see anything update, so I hit refresh and it's loading.
Yeah, oh,
Was
whoa.
the amount of damage rolled yet?
At 26.
26.
Oh, I need to refresh then as well because I didn't see it.
I did.
I got it.
That'd be 13. Ow.
Oh, is it? Is when I caught it, it would be half of 13. Is it round down or round up in 5?
Round it down.
So 6. Thank you.
Alright, without the damage applied, you see how some chunks of the ice appear to be bigger than the others. Once they fall into the ground, they lay there. And suddenly you see they start to shift and move. As if the creature that was holding on, sitting in a fetal position, it suddenly straightened itself. As you suddenly see, they are not the regular ice shards. They are ice methods. You get it.
Is it funny that the non-alcoholics can't find the alcohol? While the drunk bastard is the one who lit his hands on fire.
I feel like that kind of just fits, though.
But either way, they spend their turns actually making themselves into shape. After which they hungrily look at the audience. It's Zook's turn.
I told him to run.
Is there enough room underneath those benches for the Zook to duck under them?
Yes.
Hold on, it's not showing me my measurements now.
Everybody's having issues today.
Does he have line of sight to any of the methods now that he's ducked where he won't get hit by the hail?
Yes. Especially at those three.
Okay.
It hits.
Someone move a die, please. Move a token. Thank you.
You heavily strike at getting the big chunk off of it.
And I'm just checking if there's anything else I can get off this round for sure.
And don't you have 2 blasts by this point? Yeah, 2 beams at level 5.
I do?
Yes.
Oh, so I
With
can hit
Eldritch-
again?
Yes. With
And it
Eldritch
doesn't-
Blast you get more blasts with levels.
Okay, so do I need to make another roll for the other beam?
Yes.
Or
It's like a multi-attack just with a cantrip. It hits. As you shatter it in pieces.
yay! Zhao's gonna stay here though because he does not want to risk getting hit by more hail.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Shovel, it's your turn.
Yay, stabby. Boop. Boop. Boop.
Mm-hmm.
Boop. I hate you.
No.
Sorry.
Now I'm not getting dice rolls again. God!
But sadly it misses.
I got another one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh.
Damn, here I have an inspiration. Wait, you already have an
I
inspiration.
already have one. You know what? I'll use it here.
Mm. Sure, then it hits.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you can still roll just in case it will be a crit, but yeah.
Yeah. Nah, no. It
Oh, well.
wouldn't hit anyways.
I need to sit down with the people at Foundry. Well, then I have to also pull the list of plugins that we're using to figure out what's causing that.
Wow,
It's
I'm
getting
sorry,
ridiculous.
the Founder really doesn't like you today.
Yeah,
But
it's
you
temperamental.
still...
You don't change
Yeah,
the
I
plugins
need
at
not
all,
to you
but-
it to shovel. Because look at this damage, but either way, you still have the stick attack.
Oh, yeah.
I swear, if it's gonna be 2-1,
That's pretty good.
Surprisingly not. As you may describe how you kill the thing.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's too quiet.
So is like the NPC counting as an ally adjacent to it then for the sneak attack, or?
Those don't have tokens, so they technically don't count as anything. And one of the advantages of Shovel's subclass is that if enemy is alone, he also gets the sneak attack against it.
Ah, okay, that's where it's coming in. Cool. I was just curious where sneak attack was coming in from. So.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But I'll, miss the rapier and miss the first short sword. I'll count that one. But the third one, kind of catches him off guard as I, pull it back and thrust it towards my belly, but not enough to, stab me. And then, I'll holster my rapier and then bring out a dagger as I double whammy it with the sneak attack and then pull them both out.
Mm-hmm. And so is that. Anything else?
I can move. $30. That's me.
Mm-hmm. No? Give me a second. Yeah. Alright, you're still on fire.
Yep. And I'm gonna make it their problem by jumping up and attempting to grapple them. I'm gonna make them embrace the hickory oak log that I've made myself.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, so that would be... What do you roll for grapple again?
Your regular attack.
Oh,
A melee attack. Unarmed strike.
okay.
It hits.
Alright, well then yeah, I'd like to basically hoist myself up, attach myself to her, and I'm just going to keep flying my heat to her. That's my action, my bonus action while I'm still grappled. I'm gonna do another flurry of blows.
Mm-hmm.
Mine's
I think because she is grappled, you get an advantage.
Oh, okay.
I think so.
That sounds right to me as well.
Yeah.
Alright. And, oh, right, I got, yeah, I know, I forgot, I need to go there, it's marked. Okay, advantage. Glad I had advantage. Damage. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
And another swing. At advantage. Grappling. Hit. Damage.
It hit.
Total. Wow. Still barely injured. We are laying as much into it as much as possible. And
Meanwhile, touching fire damage.
since I'm grappling her, can I apply half of that to her?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Share the wealth. So 12, 6, round down. Guess we take 6 each. No, or 7.
Yeah, 6. Well, Either way. No, she gets the half, you still get the full.
Oh, I still get the full. Okay. So, 7. It's just 6. Oh. Ooh. Very crispy, guys. Make this something quick. Oh, and
Yeah, and sure. Toss the barrel of the alcohol to the burning monk. I'm sure that it will end well.
Fine.
well,
I
mean,
started
there
this
has
time
to be
before
an
it
ignition
dropped.
source. I am that ignition source.
Exactly.
I'm going out in a blaze of glory.
Let's see.
I have 43 birds all over my face.
This one jumps over to Lucas and tries to nibble at him. Nibble with his claws, yes. That's exactly how it works. Missing. Yep. It's your turn.
Okay, I have 2 questions or 1.5, however it goes. For the barrel, would throwing it at an enemy count as an attack?
Yes.
What would the range on that?
Also, considering she is grappled, it will be with advantage. Now, excuse me, the second question?
What would the range of it be?
Range? Let's see.
And if it counts as improvised, I would be proficient with it, so.
You would need to get in 30 feet with her. You can toss it up to... What's your strength again? 16.
16 strength.
Now that would be... Considering the barrel, you can toss it up to 30 feet. And that would be the same as your unarmed... not unarmed. As your regular attack.
Yep. I just want to look at what the bonus wording is quick. Once I find where I get that third one. When you take the attack and attack with an unarmed strike. Okay, so if one of my actions is to throw the barrel and another is an unarmed strike, would ferocity I attacked with an unarmed strike still count to let me do the extra attack with an unarmed strike?
I would say yes.
Okay, cool. So first thing I'm gonna do is claw at this method.
It misses.
Okay. And then with the keg on my back, that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 20. Oh yeah, that would get an attack of opportunity.
With disadvantage, yes?
Yes, with disadvantage. So that's 5, 10, 15 feet so far.
It still somehow hits, so let's see. There you go. The whooping 3 damage. 5 damage? 5 damage. Oh, 3. No.
What's
3 with the... Yeah. So please continue. As you get very
so
slow.
that's 15,
25,
35, 45. Oh wait, 40, sorry. And then throw the keg at her. So, and I wouldn't be able to do the extra attack. Oh well. So, second one is throwing the attack at her, and you said with advantage because she's grappled, right?
Yes.
that hit?
Yes, it hits exactly. You damage was not necessary, but
Okay.
because it's although yeah, sure, she also gets 6 bludgeoning damage from the barrel just hitting her because it is the barrel.
Bonk.
Yes.
Yeah, I forgot. Not magical, that. Like, yeah, probably fair. Oh.
And then
Now,
when
does the veiled blade can catch fire from Plato's fists?
where I had it, where I had it. Was it?
I just realized our
Just
antics are just
something.
equivalent to fucking, what was it, Baldur's Gate bullshit. Throw barrels and everything, light them on fire.
Yeah, but just a bit more sane.
Okay.
Well,
Says the man, says the GM watching one of their players light their hands on fire.
it's still a bit more sane than having the 50 barrels in your pocket.
True. True. You don't have a bag of holding yet.
Exactly. But, alas, where was I? As the barrel breaks, the alcohol rushes out and connects with the fire that envelops them both. As suddenly the whole circus ground is deafened by the loud explosion.
Oh dear. Oh my god!
Oh, that's a lot of dice.
Oh my god!
As explosion sends both of them flying. Let's see. Whoop. Whoop. Oh, that's... Excuse me. Excuse me. Have it back, I thought it was the elevation.
Nope.
Good. Yeah. Yeah. So... Whoop. Whoop.
What was the 56?
56 fire damage.
Okay, so we have to...
No, you're dead.
No, here's the thing. Here's the thing. At 56 fire damage, that is over my maximum health.
Yeah, you're dead.
Yeah, I have chunky giblets.
Almost incinerated to the bone. Almost. There's still some chunks of flesh here and there.
Great, so now we have to get him resurrected.
No, I don't want to do
Buck
Yeah.
doesn't have.
It's a 9th level spell.
I was gonna say the book doesn't have I'm blanking on the name of the spell. It's a cleric spell where it's yeah, where it's like within 1 minute it makes it dead. Unfortunate.
But we shall see. Alas. The both of them are lying on the ground. The scorching body of the Dragonborn, with many chunks of flesh missing, lies there motionless, smoldering. Smells like barbecue. While the queen herself lays on the ground, her skin heavily singed as she herself barely holds together. You see, this explosion has... Yes, he does has the meat under the out of scales. But where was I? Yeah. The explosion was loud enough to stagger the Memphis. She's also in no condition to fight right now, so anyway, it's Zhao's turn. It hits. And as your... Oh yeah. And as your Eldritch Blast hits, she doesn't have a chance to even react as it shatters her into the trillion snowflakes. As Queen is no more. Mephits, looking at that, quickly retreat back into the cloudy sky. And yeah, those two are still laying around.
Yeah, it's gonna start running over to the queen. Also, you missed one method.
Did I? Oh yeah, thank you.
Lucas is also going to run over, and if he asks the book to cure wounds and is the book able to do that while all his equipment is currently merged into his rare form?
Yeah, considering the book is technically considered a living creature, it wouldn't merge with you, so just imagine it somewhere on you. Somewhere. Perhaps you don't want to know the answer where. But that's besides the point. The text on the pages sadly states that he knows no spells that would bring him back. For you can't cure the dead. Although, you see, in the many icicles that remains of the queen, there lies yet another page.
Well, Lucas said, grab the page and go, that's unfortunate. Guess we'll need to find another way. And grab the page and go, but here's the Ice Bitches page, at least. And it's just sitting there like, okay, how Saul in his head?
Do you put the page into the book?
Yes, I give the book the page.
You see how it slides in and suddenly the pages start to glow very brightly. The book jumps out of your hands and lands on top of Plato, pages down. You suddenly see golden glow start to extend over his body, slowly rebuilding all the meat pieces that are missing. Still, the bones will probably stick around for a bit of while. Alas, you soon see he starts to breathe again.
So the book does know resurrection magic. Just not normal. That probably just pinged everybody exactly where we were. Again. I mean, there might be scraps of it around still. Is the meat pieces laying around also dissolving?
Yeah, sure, they just lay around, still on fire.
It's like, this piece right over there, Shao.
Jack goes over to grab one and waves off the flames that he can try it.
Crispy. Meaty. Well seasoned in wine.
Marinated, you mean?
Gosh.
Marinated, yes. Actually, that makes for a very proper barbecue.
I'm so glad I'm not conscious enough to hear this. It would mortify me. As if the 4th degree burns wouldn't mortify me. That's gonna be one hell of a
Also
scar.
probably well tenderized.
Zhao does always say that he will eat fresh meat. And I mean, granted, this is cooked meat, but it was fresh from the dragon, so close enough.
And I'm sure it's not cooked all the way through. Just see it on the outside. Like a nice rare steak. Extra rare.
Very rare, perfect for Zhao.
Suddenly you hear the sound of snow and blizzard slowly dies down. The snow stops falling from the sky and finally starts to clear out. But what's the word? The silence. Now you refuse to work with me. There we go. Yes, that should work. Serious. And soon the silence is interrupted by applause from the crowd. That's not as grandiose as I expected, but just imagine it 10 times that.
Lucas kind of like looks shocked for a second, that like stands up and bows. Thank you! Thank you! Kind of unsure. But hey, it's not a riot, that is good!
The madam steps out of the circus tent and gestures you to get in.
Lucas would like, start hoping to pick up Play-Doh if he can't get him out of his own seat. Have Cracker help, but
Zhao
Pick Play-Doh.
gathers up some more of the bits and pieces of Play-Doh meat.
And Lucas would carry Play-Doh in as he goes, if he can. If not, he'd constrict Cracker to help.
Okay, for some reason I can't click on anything, so I'm gonna have to restart now.
Damn, it's really working with many bumps today.
Oh, it's just my computer. What the frick?
Uh-oh.
I mean, it's been acting up a little bit more than normal for me, too.
I can't click on anything in my computer.
Alright, let's take a break over here for the technical difficulties. Cue the lizard come. Cut the feed. Commercial break.
I don't have the camera set up yet.
Play Shadow Legends.
No.
This is where the color bars and the beep sound come in. Beep!
Not 3 p.m.
Why is my
The still works.
that there? Right there. I just
Steam store.
there.
I'm out of the advertisements.
It's fine. It's fine. It's coming. I just had to.
This episode brought to you by Explosive.
Okay. Over.
Or we could pull on the Sesame Street, by the number, I don't know, how many pieces are there? 100 of Play-Doh around?
One piece. Two pieces. Господи, блядь. But yeah, 5 minutes break. I'll be back soon. Oh dear.
The clothing is probably crispy fried, so now I need to think of a new outfit for him.
Yeah, your hat's probably ruined too.
Yeah, I know. I'm already working in Hero Forge on a new pawn. Believe it?
No, magic items usually resist stuff like that.
I could see either way, though. 53 damage.
$53. Okay, listen. I have 40 something health, and
Yeah, you took most of it.
here's the thing. I think there is an in-game rule that you just straight up die if you take that much. We did. Take more than your maximum health of damage in one single hit. You're a giblet, buddy. Chunky salsa.
Fair enough. And Zhao's just eating bits of you while you're unconscious. Well, bits of Play-Doh. Technically not you, but you get the idea. Brett just suggested that Zhao should offer you a piece when you wake up. I wonder if Plato would recognize the taste of his own cooked flesh.
Let's not enable auto-cannibalism, thank you.
I already do it to a degree. It's not that bad.
Have you never chewed at the edge of your fingers? It's fine.
Yeah, or like
No,
eating a
I
scab.
clipped my nails.
Ew.
It's blood! Blood tastes good!
I literally have a that's going sideways in my mouth. I can taste copper all the fucking time. I hate it.
Oh my god!
I'm back.
Welcome back.
I'm back.
Hi. Uh, did you fix the issue, shall?
Yeah, it took me like 5 seconds. All I did was close and open Opera. I don't know. It's done it like 2 times before. I don't know what it is. Easy fix.
Hmm. So, how did you like the splash screen for the boss?
Worked pretty well.
Thank you. I really worked on timing it up with the music cue. I'm especially glad I figured out how to move the portrait out of the so it's not more than half covered by it. Are we muted on stream?
You should.
Alright, let's save the rest for after the show. But let's see. I need Brett, are you here? I suppose not. I got hot chocolate. It smells
Gross.
suspicious. Why?
No, it's not gross. I'm just mean.
No. It smells strangely of banana for whatever reason. I'll be right back again.
Okie dokie.
Well, that was a little scare. I thought I got a dead fly in my hot chocolate, but no, thankfully it was just the lump of powder that I didn't steer through. So, thankfully. I just sit here in near darkness, the only source of light at 2 screens, so I couldn't distinguish.
Fair enough.
I had to get to the kitchen.
Oh god, I just realized I'm bouncing the camera this entire time. Like, on my restless leg. Oops.
Oh no, Pancake is
In an earthquake.
going through the earthquake. Yeah.
Well, why did you have the camera on your leg?
I don't have the camera on my leg. I have the cable running across underneath my desk. And unfortunately, that means my leg can brush up against it.
Ah.
So you two are back? Rainier, Brett?
Yeah, we were just getting our DoorDash order.
Which reminds me, I need to go get my dinner very less than a minute. Hold on.
Cool, he's burned monk now.
Think he's going to get some barbecue dragon to eat?
I mean, if Plato decides to quit adventuring, he might apply for the Elden Ring enemy. Just looking at what he posted in the TTRPG channel.
Yeah, I can see it. Wait, now he's got his face wrapped in... Okay.
Beatrix. Now his name is Crispy.
But the real question is his hat okay?
No. Alas, it was one of the things that got sacrificed. I mean, you did skip a big chunk of the combat because of that. But at what
I
cost?
mean, he's fine now. Maybe.
Uh,
So we're gonna unplug you. You're not needed. Detangle you from everything that's currently going on right now. There we go. That's why I was having issues. Okay, we all ready?
I am.
See,
Okay.
Right, back to the action. Where were we?
Lucas was carrying Plato in towards the tent because the madame gestured for us to enter the tent.
Mm-hmm. With Cracker's help, I hope.
Yeah, I'm gonna get the other
If
shoulder.
needed, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was picking up bits of Play-Doh.
Yeah, I can hear. Yeah. As you, as you two carry in what was left of Plato into the tent, the madame herself started at the stage, addressing the crowd. Well, now that certainly wraps it up for today. Thank you all for coming here. See you next time at our great interdimensional circus. Goodbye. Okay. Hey. What was that?
That was things not going to plan.
Well, I can certainly tell. My dears, you definitely have quite interesting enemies.
I mean, they're not really our enemies. They just want a thing we have that we don't want to give them.
Well, it would be slavery.
Exactly.
Would you would you elaborate?
A person is a book, and we're trying to bring him back to accomplish our own goals. And something prophecy. I might have slept through parts of it.
I see. Well, we will have plenty of time to discuss it. Please carry him over here. As she steps over to one of the two tables, one of which is occupied by the ringmaster, who breathes, although being unconscious. That will leave few scars. As she looks over Plato. Well, at least he's still alive. Well, I suggest you take a rest. You may stay here. All things considered. We will discuss more in the morning. I will see about his wounds. Oh dear. You are a very interesting bunch.
That seems to be a running theme lately. And then Lucas puts his one paw up to the side of his face like that fake gesturing just talking just to you thing. It's like, I blamed them. Nothing like this before I met them.
Was this a common occurrence to any of you?
Not before I met them.
Nope. Wish I never wandered into that little shack.
Sir, it must be Plato's fault. And Lucas says it obviously as a joke, but it must be Plato's fault.
You can't. Yeah, okay. You can't even respect the dying here. Fuck you. Yeah,
He's alive.
Okay, well, okay. Dying. I said dying, not dead.
He's not dying. He's slowly recovering.
Exactly. He was dead and now he's not. So he's getting better. So it's fine.
So everyone has the very right to bad mouth him to their heart's content, apparently. Pathetic rest. I see. Well, the say adventures do find you easier the bigger your company is. Well, take your rest. I'll take care of him and we will sort out your payment in the morning.
Very well, thank you. And Lucas would kind of like step back and look at Jean and Crack, and it's like, we're gonna just keep a watch in case something else comes along. Have a awake person as well to at least get the other two, or
Zhao says he'll take first watch for once. But also, he climbs up as high up in the tent as he can and dangles upside down from his tail to keep watch.
well, you might be watching everyone, but I don't think they'll see you.
I say worry not about the watch, we will keep it up. You take out the rest you may possibly need.
Zhao's just gonna close his eyes then.
I'm gonna pull a chair up right next to the door and just sit, like, slouch in the chair and sleep there.
Lucas will de-transform to be able to get his bedroll out and lay that down next to where Cracker is. And probably conk out pretty quick. Like trying to be out of the footpath area and whatnot, so.
As you doze off, you see the other members of the circus entering the tent and tending to their own needs, with someone always staying outside and keeping watch. And so the night passes by. All things considered, surprisingly the calmest night you had up to this point. For there was no interruptions, no surprise attacks, no shifters trying to steal anything of yours. And so comes the morning. What's this music?
So
Yeah.
should we do the long rest then now, or?
Yes, you all gain the benefits of the long rest. Everyone.
When Zhao wakes up, he listens to see if he can telepathically communicate with his familiar yet, or if it's still too far away.
Sadly, you don't sense it.
He looks a little bit disappointed at this.
What's with Yeah, that one. But I digress. But those who still asleep would wake up to a very loud groaning coming from the heavily wrapped up dragonborn. Delta, you wake up not to say in the world of pain, but there is definitely some of it. Is your whole body feeling stiff? You feel like you were dead. Actually, as a matter of fact, you were.
The fuck happened? Yes, he has to reach up and kind of adjust the reps on his face just a little bit, but still, really kind of hard to hear him clearly. He just kind of just lays there in a bit of a daze, trying to process what happened.
Now, do not overextend yourself, dearie. While I patched you mostly up, it will still take some time to recover.
Damn it. Trying to do the skit on the fly is difficult when you don't have everything running the right stuff. Need here. Okay, so I have to take this example from life and from disgust about it. Cooked human flesh has a very specific spell. I'm assuming the same is for like other safety. Like, you don't mistake it for pay. Do you?
Yeah.
Would I be able to tell that?
Yes.
The mere concept of his teammate eating his cooked flesh, even if post accident, the laying dragonborn suddenly sits upright, probably bandages crackling a bit, and he's like trying not to vomit. What the are you doing?
Please try to hold it down. You wouldn't want to vomit in those wrapped up like that.
Plato has issue with meat.
Do you not? I can smell it. Smell it? That's me! You're eating parts of me!
And
Lucas steps up and like grabs Zhao and just like pulls him a little bit further from Plato. It's like tends not to be done to eat people in front of them.
Check, check.
why?
Check.
Normal among
Hello?
Zookwood.
Not too much around here.
Strange creatures. And he starts walking away.
Great, now I'm gonna have nightmares of them eating me in my sleep.
I mean, it's only when you're dead. It's fine.
They do not respect their compatriots, do not eat them when they're dead. I'm sorry, that's a problem.
Not
you're
an
not
issue of respect.
Well, as it would be, most of you should be fine. The scales will grow up back eventually. But I would suggest keeping those wraps on for at least a few days. You wouldn't want to expose your skin.
I take it the mirror doesn't work on injuries then, just transformations.
Come again?
I take it the mirror doesn't work on injuries then, just transmutation style.
What doesn't work? I'm sorry.
The mirror.
Check.
Yeah, what?
Mirror.
Check. There we go.
The mirror that the Madara used to transform Lucas back to true self.
Oh, the mirror. That
Yes.
one.
Brett has trouble with R's, so.
Yeah, I get it. Yes, I'm afraid that it needs, so to speak, a material to work with. And as it would be, there's not much to work with left in this condition.
Lucas would just say, ah. Brett has an idea that I don't think I should change. Brett has the idea of putting the barbecue bits, seeing if it helps, but Lucas wanna have that idea.
And Zhao does not like sharing his food if it's explicitly for him.
Yeah, but it's Play-Doh pieces, so it's Play-Doh, not. But again, Lucas
Zhao's
would have
been
had
time
an
to
idea.
pick it up. It is Zhao's now.
I cannot.
Zhao is sentient. Plato's flesh that he lost during the fight is not sentient.
Anyway,
Well, right. On the matter of your payment. Well, first I must say, of course, thank you for dealing with this creature? Oh, whoever that woman was. And thankfully for us, all of us as it would be, the audience thought it was all part of the spectacle.
I did try to clear the stage of the crowd before all that happened, but they got the memo entirely.
Yeah, they get surprisingly lost in it. I mean, if you would see in our previous numbers, so to speak, yeah, I couldn't really blame them. We pulled out many stunts on the full crew, that is. Not what we have right now. Well, thankfully, no one from the audience got hurt, so we received quite the amount of donations. And as it would be, here is your share. She makes an inviting gesture with her finger as one of the skeletons approaches you holding a heavy sack of gold. Just placing it in Lucas's hands.
Yeah, I was about to say, it better be Lucas holding it right now, because any little movement right now is kind of sore.
Taking it, and like, kind of like, just trying to like get a weight of how much it is as he puts it in his pack.
By the weight alone, it is a lot.
Okay.
700 gold pieces
Oof. Okay.
in total. It is your fair share, all things considered. I hope it will suffice.
Yes, this is plenty for her. I apologize for inviting trouble at your door, even if
we did handle it, and the audience didn't cause further repercussions.
The right way was it? I had it right. Yeah, excuse me for a moment. I guess no, that's not it. Alright, we will use imagination then. Well, as for the... Suddenly you hear the sound of screeching wheels right from the outside. Oh, I wonder if the madam steps out, and as the doors of the tent opens up, you see out right on the outside, on the stage, stands a black couch with silver ornaments, with skeleton with the skull imbued with blue fire, sitting in the place of a couchman. No horse included. Ah, there you are! Where have you been? The skeleton responds, seeing the sounds of a crackling fire. Oh, that why. Well, as I said, water deep, not fire shallow. It's on a different plane. Well, you made it here, so I guess it's time for us to pack up. She makes an arcane hand gesture, and from the closet step out the skeletons that start to pick up all the furniture and carry it inside the couch. As the door in the couch would open, you see that on the inside it feels bigger than the circus tent itself. Well, alas, sadly we have to pack up already. Other places to be, other appointments to fill in. Must say, all things considered, it was a pleasure working with you.
I would say the same, but right now everything is... Oh, giggles. Ah. Start stumbling off the stage.
And right past Zhao, who's still eating his flesh.
I take a step back. Nice. You're not taking it with us. Going to throw
Yes,
that.
I am.
You are going to throw that in the trash. I don't care. Eating pork or whatnot. I'm not having you eat me while we're traveling.
Zook never made deal not to.
I'm in too much pain right now to try and enforce this.
And
Whatever,
Zhao
Demer-
takes another bite of it.
Disgusting creature. Yeah, we basically.
So, is now a good time to ask for the unicorn back?
I'm kind of like, to be fair, I think my backpack may have burnt up in that explosion, so I have to rummage in whatever pockets these new rags have, and just... Here. Pass it back.
Oh, okay.
You see how the skeletons start to finally undo the tent and wrap it up and carry it into the carriage. Now they do so, the madame approaches you once again. But where are my manners? Since it was such a great pleasure working with you. Here. She snaps her fingers and suddenly you see a little card appearing in your hands that she then offers to the cracker. If you're ever in the need of our help, we shall be just a little call away.
Runs in strange places. Shovel, were you even listening? Like me.
It's alright, Shovel, I can repeat myself.
Please do.
Alright. As the skeletons wrap up the whole tent and put it inside the carriage, the madam approaches you as she says, "And of course, where are my manners? Since it was such a great pleasure working with you." Here, she snaps her fingers and suddenly in her hand appears a little card that she offers to Cracker. If you're ever in the need of help, we'll always be just a little summoning away.
I take it and inspect it.
Hmm?
Thanks, I guess.
It's a carbon card with with a flash ink. There is a text written. Oh. Marvelous Madame's Macabre Interdimensional Circus Summoning Card. Rip in half to summon the carriage of the circus. Basically the calling card.
Don't shake a stick about having carnies in your pocket. They can do incredible things.
Indeed. Well, as for now, I think it's time for me to go. Toodles!
Mm-hmm. And thank you for the bandaging. I don't have to show all the scars to everyone.
Very well.
The Zook
Sure.
waves, but he's still got some meat in his mouth.
Okay, yeah, I think this is a character moment for me. I look over to... I know... I don't have the strength or the energy to deal with it right now. Please, hit me. Stop the chunks of flesh of meat. It is just disturbing on so many levels. I feel like I am, as the people on the other side of the fourth wall would put it, taking psychic damage. Watching that.
I feel like we might need to trade something to Zhao for that, and I don't know what I could trade for that. Have you seen how Zhao eats ate some of the fish that we had?
He's trying not to vomit again.
Meanwhile, the madam waves you goodbye as she steps inside the carriage. As the door closes and the carriage suddenly takes off, soon enough disappearing in the portal that opened up in the open sky, that soon closed behind them.
I have
Is
a
the
quick
circus
question.
ground? 1 second, please. Is the circus ground laying bare? Now, what was the question?
I was gonna ask, like, once the tent is gone, like, is the stage also still there?
No,
What do they-
everything got dismantled and
Everything.
everything inside.
It's back to a normal
Is the
courtyard.
pit still there?
Yes.
It's like, I say we leave before someone pins the pit on us. Let's go.
Yep, to the main map, folks. Oh, and maybe to the apothecary for some painkillers.
You remember passing one anywhere? I don't remember seeing it.
There's probably several in the market. We need to go there anyways.
As you leave and go through the streets of the Waterdeep, suddenly, I near. In the corner of your eye, between the main, in the dark alley, you see a familiar-looking, peculiar tent.
Zhao starts walking that way.
Mm-hmm.
Do you catch our attention at all before you split?
I mean, it's pretty obvious when Zhao just starts walking a different direction.
I always imagine Zhao
You can-
walks in the back of the party though, so us catching it.
He used to. He can keep up now.
Then let's say you do notice the Zook suddenly changing direction. And, of course, you soon become aware of the target of his interest.
That tent looks a bit peculiar.
No, I can't even. I can't even have a moment to bounce back from being blown to smithereens before having to deal with his nonsense.
Zhao made deal.
Indeed.
Well, then get
Hello?
your deal. You can go in and deal with it. I'm going to continue the market.
But as
Lucas
you
has
approach...
money. Sorry.
Yeah. It's alright, proceed.
Oh, I was done. I was just saying Lucas has the money.
Mm-hmm.
Lucas would kind of sigh and bow after Zhao. Because, like it or not, the four of us are tied, so.
As you approach the tent, soon something approaches you from it. Before you see what it is, you feel a very similar feeling. Feel a similar feeling. Yes, feeling. English. Feel familiar sensation. There we go.
Mhm.
Empathy on familiar. That was to Zhao. As you can see, right out of the tent steps out the familiar looking mouse faun with the familiar looking owl on its back, carrying in its beak something that looks like an envelope.
Zhao looks thrilled to see his familiar and Vern back, and he takes the envelope.
The envelope on itself feels peculiar. It seemed to be addressed to you.
Zhao opens it.
This text states as follows. Take it as a little token of my gratitude for our deal. Yeah, your pet's transported right back to you. But as it would be for our deal. For I came to know you heading to the Candlekeep, and as it would be, the one who still owns me lives there. Memorize the following message, for it will disappear after you're done reading.
This message will
Hold on,
self-destruct
I'm getting
in 10
paper.
seconds.
Candlekeep, Mage Tower number 7. Look for the mage named Q.
Hold on. You said Candlekeep Mage Tower 7? And
This-
what was the name?
Q.
Spell it, please.
I will, in a moment.
Okay.
Wait, where did I have it? There we go.
Thank you. Alrighty.
Oh, I just realized I wouldn't actually recognize that they were eating some kind of sense. Oh, like
Ah, good. Let's roll out this
N-
trauma.
no, it's okay. It's fine. I imagine I can still put 2 and 2 together. Like, where'd you get the cookie?
I mean, I'm sure some of it looks slightly bluish.
True. Blue scales
Yeah,
would be
okay.
awesome.
Look, there's a blue scale on that. Oh god.
Yeah, but I digress. As where was I? Yeah. That is the name of the debtor, for he owes me his right arm. The whole of it, including the shoulder. Retrieve it for me, my tent will be waiting on the outside once you retrieve it. Once you manage to get it off. Did you write it?
Yeah, I was writing it down because my memory is just crap.
Of course.
Does Zhao tell the rest of the party any of this?
I'm pretty Zhao is still reading, so we will get to that, don't worry. But I think that's... But beware, he is a powerful mage and he won't give it up just as simple. That's the end of the message. Do you need
Nope.
me to repeat anything?
Nope, I got it. I got
Good.
that.
Then once you finish reading, it suddenly unraveled itself and disappeared in the cloud of sparkles. As well as you would notice the tent is no longer there.
Zhao turns back to the others, and all he says is, the debtor is in Candlekeep. We'll explain later.
Told you, that's a you problem, not a we problem.
Is it going to interfere with delivering the letter?
Oh, it probably will, knowing our luck.
Letter goes to Mage Tower, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Page Tower 7 specifically.
Wait, did I name the same tower twice?
Yes.
Yes.
So the
Yes.
dude we have to take down for money is also the same person we have to deliver a letter to.
I mean, theoretically, there might be a couple people in a mage tower.
Like, wait, that's the mage tower. You are looking for the wizard tower number 7. It's a common mistake. Give me a moment, I will quickly.
Yeah, the
yeah,
address
there,
Candlekeep is Tower of Magi number 7. So,
yeah, there we go. The debtor in the mage tower number 7. The one you need to deliver the message to is in the Tower of Magi number 7. Those are 2 different addresses.
Somebody tells me the
Yeah,
city
keep
planners
confusing
were
it
having
all.
a laugh.
Yeah, also I guess the number 7 is the number my mind just defaults to.
Lucky number 7.
anyway, we don't know this part. We just know somewhere in Candlekeep, so. Anyways.
Zhao just shrugs and is like, I don't know if it'll interfere. It shouldn't.
I'm just saying, knowing our luck, considering I just recently got exploded, big is probably going to.
I mean, that alcohol will really do you in if you take too much of it at once.
Although it hurts me, I do grab my quarterstaff and fight through the discomfort to bonk him on the head slightly. Slightly.
Lucas would allow it. He deserved that one, and he realizes this.
Dragon chose to hold snow. Dragon's own fault.
I did not expect much as I was get a barrel of highly combustible booze thrown at me while I was busy melting it.
Dragon could lightning breath to ignite said booze. But no, dragon decided to hold snow.
I didn't even
I
know
was
you were
also-
going to throw the thing in the first place. How would I know to? The moment the barrel touched them, it exploded. I didn't even have reaction time.
I mean, I was yelling for a very flammable barrel as I ran away from.
I
The
had
snow bit.
snow howling in my ears.
Well, that's fine. That's fair. It was a bit more than I expected, so.
Whatever. Let's get to the
Josh
market.
shakes his head and climbs up onto Vern's back.
Get to the market. You promise her to go to the bakery. We'll get some normal cookies. We'll get gnome cookies. And I also have to get probably what I'm alive. I feel
Hmm. You go to the market. What is it you're looking for first?
well. The mage is probably our last step because they have the teleport. So probably gonna go hit up the apothecary first. Get supplies. Also, actually, honestly, I might want to sit down about this now. How much of my gear survived the blast, honestly?
I mean, if it was in your backpack, it was the opposite side from where the alcohol first hit. So maybe most of it.
Yes. So you didn't wear any armor, yes?
No, it's just mostly rags. Because I'm on the armor.
Yeah. So the initial clothes you were wearing is gone. The hat is sadly is gone.
Bear.
However, all the other equipment, because it was right behind you, did survive because you did tank all the damage.
Okay. Well, I don't have to replace too much then.
Choose the skin.
Yeah, yeah, just the dermis and epidermis.
If you
Alright.
look, yeah, it's not that hard to come across the the medical
Apothecary.
tent. Yeah. It seemed to be a nice elderly elf lady tending to the lotions and potions. No. New customer, dear God, what happened to you?
I have 4th degree burns over 90% of my body, and I aim for it. But no, okay,
Oh.
not that bad, but it is bad.
Oh, I think I start to remember you, you were this new troops that was at the circus, right?
Yeah, we were the replacement for missing crew, and everything after the first lightning bolt was not intended, but yeah.
The final effect was a bit more than expected, and Lucas just kind of like to Plato, like, trying to talk over him at the last bit when he realizes he's.
Speaking too
Oh
honestly.
dear! Oh dear, was it a real explosion?
Well, my hands were on fire, and that was vodka. Yeah, that was a real explosion. You didn't think that one.
Oh,
It was a bit more powerful than expected.
oh. Let me see how bad it is. Can you unwrap a little bit?
Yeah. The ring lady did manage to stabilize it, but it's pretty gnarly still. And he unwraps his arm just a little bit. I'm certain there is still a little bit of flesh that comes off with the bandage, and it just looks gnarly, but it's not like rotting away or fried at least.
Yeah, it's like looking at the zombies that was recently burned.
Ooh,
Like, ah,
I
it
should
runs
not
away.
be alive.
Ooh, ooh. Wow, in all my 80 years, I haven't seen that much. Oh dear. Oh, yeah. Let me check in the back.
Yeah, no
She
problem. Anything helps. Anything.
she leaps into behind the back, into the back part of the tent, and soon returns with a small barrel that gives off a very plant-like smell. As she dumps it on the counter. There, that should be sufficient. Hopefully, 30 gold pieces applied before bed for about 3 days, and it should help
Yeah,
in theory.
I'm not expecting miracles. Just a little bit to help numb the pain. No. I look at the others. It's like, fortunately, I might still have my coin. I've only got a silver left on me.
Quick question, out of character. How much was the teleport that we needed for?
About 400, wasn't it?
Okay.
So,
I don't remember. That's why I was asking.
Hmm.
Befik, am I correct?
Yeah.
Was it 400?
Yes, it was.
Okay.
Okay. Lucas would take 30 gold out and hand it over.
Hmm.
I would like to haggle just a little bit. I can also get some air wrappings for the road, an extra set. That way we can let one dry while I'm wearing the others. I only got this
She'll,
right now.
she looks you over, and your look is quite as horrifying as it is.
Oh yeah, I'm trying to play the pity
pitiful.
card.
Yeah, it is as horrifying as it is pitiful. Oh, sure. She puts few rolls of band-aids. in
Linen
the
wraps.
counter. Yeah.
Thank you. Right. And
I wish you swift recovery.
Oh, I'm gonna need. I'll let Lucas exchange gold. I will, I guess, pack the linen wraps and then carefully grab the barrel. There is still a wince of pain as it contacts my arms. Let's get our business done and get settled so I can put this on. This is what sunburn feels like. Sunburn times 1,000. Well, while we're here, do you guys need any supplies? Hello?
Ink.
Oh, okay. Recognize. Okay, I don't have visual, so I can't tell if I is thinking. No.
No, I said ink.
Mean?
INK for writing stuff down.
Oh,
Zug need more.
Oh yeah. Thank you for reminding me.
Reminding you what?
They'll see in a moment. Fix something.
Lucas would also ask, do we want to grab any potions of healing for the party to have, or are we fine relying on the book?
I'm sorry, come again?
Lucas would bring up if we wanted to get potions of healing instead of relying solely on the book for healing. Because it's not like the book hasn't been taken before, so having a couple for the potions for the party might be useful.
If you buy a whole case, I will get you a discount.
What was that, Pepe?
If you buy a whole case of healing potions, I can give you a discount.
Oh, well, okay, I was just kind of like talking to the party, not specifically at the apothecary, but
Oh, alright, never mind me then.
I don't know how much a whole case is, so
The whole case is 6 potions. Each potion is 50 gold pieces, so separately there would be 300 gold pieces, but with the discount it would be 250.
So you get a buy 5, get the 6th one free.
Yeah, the potion of healing are very ineffective and very overpriced in my opinion. It's 50 gold pieces for 2d4 plus 2, which at the max is 10 hit points. At this point you have, what, 60 about so?
yeah.
It-
I'm just more
probably-
thinking if the group wants it for when the book gets taken again.
I cough a few times when I'm
Having
say,
one or two.
I could just go to herbalist and get plants on your own. I do have a kit. Make some of them. Might be a little bit cheaper if we put it in our own elbow work. Sorry, we're trying to save funds for travel, and this incident. And he just points at all of himself is already quite a bit.
Shall ask the apothecary if they have any natural ink.
You
Like
want
natural, like plant-based.
like henna?
Sure, just it needs to be ink.
Oh, okay.
We
Okay.
ran out.
Sorry. My own IRL herbalism and hippie stuff was coming to mind. Are you thinking ink for a book or ink for a person? Tattoo stuff.
For writing.
Okay. I think henna can also be right, but it's also used for
Or
temporary tattoos
inscribing
for people.
spells. As a matter of fact, yes. You may spend as much gold as you want on the ink materials.
Okay, one sec.
That's, I believe, 50 gold pieces per level. If you want 3rd level spell, it would be 150.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Hold on a sec. He looks at Lucas and mumbles something about 100.
Hold on. So I'm Brett's doing math.
Yeah, actually, you could use henna to also write with. And well, I mean, it is an ink. Go figure.
Delta, I'm actually well versed in herbalism in real life, but this is a fantasy game and we're asking an alchemist. So.
I was mostly mumbling to myself because I was educating myself. That's all.
Okay.
Just quick aside, if we do the 700 as the party fund, if we take the 400 for teleport out first, there's 300 left, that would be 75 to each of us. So, and then I'm only going to take 70 because Lucas is paying for the thing and including that out of the split, so for the burn healing. But that would be 75 for each of us, so if
That wouldn't be enough.
yeah.
Zhao sighs and says maybe another time.
I mean, theoretically, you can get 1 level's worth to have it, so that next time you only have to pay it for 1, and no one's gonna take ink, but
Zhao turns and heads over to the gnome's tent.
Yeah, I knew that was coming next.
He's totally gonna sit on the ground on his hind legs again and stand up and look kinda like innocently and at the same time like greedily hoping the gnome will give him a cookie again. And of course Vern's with him this time and is familiar, so the gnome's probably gonna be like, what is this? What's with all the weird animals?
So I get all of you go back to the wizard, yes?
Well, Zhao does. I think the others were gonna hit up an herbalist tent? Was that the plan, or were you gonna gather in the wild?
No.
Communication.
Are you asking? Sorry. Are you asking me a question? My brain trailed off a bit, trying to give you guys the baton.
Yes.
It was
Delta.
whether we were buying stuff for the potion or whether you were going to try and
Depends on
gather
how
it in the
much-
wild.
Depends on how much you want to cheap out. You could probably gather in the wild, but it would mean less potions in the immediate. Or we can buy a bushel here, a little extra gold. I can probably make a batch now.
I mean, I'm thinking, so long as we have like 1 potion, 2 potions, we'll be good in case the book gets taken. As like a last minute resort, if someone goes down, we heal them up, kind of thing.
So then probably we'll just hold our money for now. I'll just keep my eye out on the way. If it's just 1 that we need, then I'm not gonna go paying an arm and a leg. Well, less of an arm and a leg than the actual potions themselves, but a finger for a bushel herbs.
Nah, I would say the ingredients cost 25 gold pieces.
It's so funny that everything's priced so marginally in gold, and yet we have silver and copper pieces. Like, I suppose
Yes,
it's the
because
curse of
those-
nickel and dimes and pennies.
Yes, because you see, those things are reserved mostly for the wealthy people and adventurers.
Yeah, adventurers look poor, but they are very rich in a lot of D&D setting.
Not me. I have a silver to my name. That's it.
I mean, a silver's decent off in a lot of settings too, so... Because I think that's something like a month's living or something. If I'm not remembering perfectly, but I think that's like a decent, like... That's
Mm-hmm.
a decent amount of time of living for the average person. It's just... When adventuring, it's nothing.
Well, I'd say save it. Gold. Keep an eye on the road so that I can gather. It won't
There you go.
won't be fast, but you only need 1. Yeah, penny saved is a penny earned. What, the economy of the Sword Coast Sea Deck? The chat.
Or the ink.
No, chat is like, this is a wiki rabbit hole. I'll be definitely going down later.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm wondering, you said, is the ink, yeah.
Oh, the ink. Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, I'm going to the wizard then?
Yep, we're going to the wizard.
Hmm. The wizard is just as you remember. Old, wise, sitting in the rocking chair. He looks at you as you approach.
We have
Hmm.
flesh money. We can do the teleportation now. Ow.
Did you just call it flesh money?
I had a certain chunk of my body burnt off in that. It might as well be flesh money.
Okay. That was Brett asking, not Lucas.
I mean, out of character, I'm sure Plato's flesh would make a decent amount of money if Zhao decided to sell
No,
it.
no, we
Mm.
do not need to have people investigating. Why are they selling human honey? Why are they selling human honey?
Mm. Hmm.
Also, I'm pretty sure you'd have to find a market for that specifically.
Yeah.
I see. Oh, I would say from the look of it, it did cost you an arm and the like, but actually it looks more like the skin of your back and the rest of your body. What kind of wild quest was that?
Theatric mind. Accident. Yeah. Carnival. Been a little too overboard with pyrotechnics and yeah. Led to this.
I see.
But we got paid. That's all that matters.
Well, you still plan to go to the Candlekeep, or would you prefer to go somewhere where they can put a new skin on you?
Why do you think I'm carrying this barrel? This is supposed to help with it.
Hmm. Fair point. Well, then... well, as soon as you hand over the gold, I shall teleport you right away.
Mm-hmm. Any last reservations, folks? Anything you want to buy before we leave?
Zhao says cookie?
Can you give her a pack? Give him a pack of cookies. The road. They are
Sure,
absolutely
since you're already
fascinating.
since you're already spending so much money. Yeah, he snaps his fingers and suddenly before Zhao appears a whole bag of cookies.
Ration though.
Zhao looks thrilled.
Also, fun thing about the just reading the chat, new transmutation spell unlocked, meat to gold. It just reminds me there is an RPG, a fairly recent one, that has the spell that transmutes blood into cheese. You can use it on yourself to transform your health into cheese, or you can use it on the enemies, and if you channel it long enough, they explode into a bunch of cheese.
Okay, Sheogorath, get the hell out of here. This is not your campaign.
So it was a very interesting game, very weird. It tried to be a Skyrim, but without what it takes to be Skyrim. So yeah, but alas, I digress. As
Lucas
you-
would be counting out the 400 the thing.
The wizard take off his head for the gesturing for the gold to go into the head.
Lucas would probably count it on the table, like get the 4 stacks, so 8 stacks or however many he stacks up to that isn't going to tip before putting it into the hat, just to make sure that counts right.
As the gold disappears into the head, the wizard puts it back on. Alright, keep your hands to yourself. I am not responsible for any limbs lost during the teleportation. Any last words?
What is this, an execution?
Good enough. He speaks his arcane words and suddenly you are surrounded by the bright light. And soon you feel spirited away half across the sword coast. For soon you find yourself standing right before the grand gates of the Candlekeep. And that's where we finish the session for today.
Also, I just thought of two things for the teleportation. What about Vern and what about the book? Are those both included in this teleportation? Because I didn't
Yeah.
think about that too. Okay, good.
Yeah, that's pretty much the path the teleportation took.
The grand
But yeah.
scheme of things, I don't know if it was worth it getting sent to the medical ward to get the teleportation money. Bad choices, man. Bad choices.
I mean, that part wasn't really a choice. That was just a happenstance and unforeseen consequence.
I guess, but oh.
Hmm. And so you stand before the great gates of the great fortress of knowledge. What awaits you inside and what challenges you will face there, we will have to wait for the next session. So, say goodbye, everyone.
Take care, folk.
Goodbye, everyone.
Smartass.
See you all next Monday.
Mm-hmm.
Episode 14, Permit A38. Goodbye.
Bye. On.